Hello and welcome, all you gorgeous and radiant souls. It's Sapphire here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a magical day and a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Um, Before I get into it, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. Namaste. So more to come on this at a later date, but I just wish to present the world with an alternative vision of spirituality and religion. I wish to present the world with a positive, hopeful, uplifting, aspirational, um, dynamic, diverse, inclusive, and multidimensional and progressive and humanistic version of spirituality and religion. Not the stagnant and one-dimensional view that there is but one God, but one correct way to do things. Now, I do not intend to convert people. I do not intend to I do not intend to force people to do whatever, how to believe, how to worship, etc. Nor would I wish others to force their beliefs or their ways on me. I only intend to offer up an alternative vision, an alternative way, an alternative path. And if it speaks to you, if it resonates with you, by all means, adopt it as your own. If it calls to you, I invite you to graciously accept any and all of what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I won't force it on you. I only wish you peace, love, and power. And I invite you to lovingly release what of this message that doesn't serve you, doesn't resonate with you. Now, personally, I identify as a pagan. Personally, I identify as a pagan, a light worker, and a witch. A witch in training, and I work with and worship the Hindu gods and goddesses, and the Celtic gods and goddesses primarily. But yeah, and even a couple of Greek goddesses of late have seemed to call to me. So yeah. However, I also love to simply work with and worship what I like to call universal consciousness. I believe we are all connected, that everything in the universe, or even also multiverses beyond, are connected, and we are all part of this universal consciousness. This may sound somewhat contradictory, but in reality it is not. I believe that each of these deities are incarnations of an even grander and infinite unknowable whole. Just as we, individual beings, just as we as beings in our fleshy vessels are also incarnations of this grander whole. We're but fractals of this huge infinite whole. But we are connected. We are part of it. Now, in fact, in Hinduism, Brahman is known as the universal, supreme deity. He's known as the supreme God, the ultimate reality, and the divine consciousness. Brahman is a non-physical eternal and unchanging spirit that is present throughout the universe. And Hindus believe that all living beings have a part of Brahman within them, known as the Atman. So Brahman is essentially equivalent to this idea of universal consciousness, as I've described. And that is what I believe. And that's what I'm sticking with for now, unless something huge changes in my life. But that is firmly what I believe. If you believe differently as it pertains to deities, a supreme being, or even a lack thereof, totally fine. I love that, and I completely respect that, and more power to you. Spirituality is, after all, a unique and personal, it's a very beautiful, unique, and personal experience and journey. And that's just the thing. I wish for the vision of spirituality and religion I present to you all to be, well, dynamic, diverse, inclusive, and multidimensional. Open to however you worship, whether that's many gods, one God, or no gods at all. Because if there's one thing I firmly don't believe in, it is the stagnant and one-dimensional view that there is but one God, and I believe in maybe a couple of handfuls of central values and principles, but I don't believe there is but one correct way to do things. And that's all for now. But like I said, more to come at a later date. Also, if you haven't already checked out my invitation to a magical resistance group of witches, please go check that out. So please go check that other video out, just an invitation to a magical witches resistance group. And as always, thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day or evening. Blessed be. Namaste.